Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tommy Cardell from Elbows Up Dirt Productions. That's right, in coordination with Freeze Motorsports and coordination with TRW Race Cars. That's right, safe, competitive, and affordable. We're here at Winchester, Virginia, at the action track, Winchester Speedway. That's right, we're back again for the remake, the redo of the Jimmy Spence Memorial. Jimmy Spence Memorial. Obviously, JT and a gaggle of people, a lot of sponsors come together to do this, and you know, they raced last night at Hagerstown, ladies and gentlemen, and they combined these kind of sorta, and there's some more money up for grabs if a guy wins tonight. Obviously, we've seen the truth. Greg Satterley win last night. He actually won Friday night as well in the final leg of Appalachian Mountain Speed Week at Sand Hill, Snyder County, Sealings Grove. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a pit walk as normal. We thank you for tuning in. We're going to walk up here and talk to somebody I've been meaning to talk to. You can see a lot of the cars. Fred, get a panorama there. Our East Coast legends are signed tonight, and we're going to talk to those folks as well. So a good many cars filtering in here on the card tonight in Winchester, Virginia. We're praying on the weather. We think we're going to be okay. We're going to go from there. Last time, they got 3.5 heat races in here for the Spence Memorial. And mind you, the Spence Memorial pays 6,091 smackers. And there's contingency monies all over the place laying, like Easter eggs to pick up. Now, we're going to sit here a second and talk to the organizer himself, the son of Jimmy Spence, JT Spence. We'll let him talk him here in a minute. I know he's probably hashing out some last-minute things right there. Hagerstown apparently had a good car count as well last night. And, you know, that was the Frank Saggy Memorial, and they did some combining there. And, hey, the big thing about it is nobody paid for an armband to get in. That's exactly right. People like Chaz's Used Auto Parts and several others come together and made that payment. And racers, they didn't pay to get in. That's right. So kudos to that. I'm just looking out through the field here, and I see some limiteds mixed in here as well. Okay? I see some limiteds in there. I see the kid smooth in the 85, Gunnar Walls. He signed in tonight. What a strong run he had last night. Run second place. That's right to Trent Merkel. How you doing, Jimmy? JT, I have a word with you here a second. I tell you, I'm standing here with JT Spence. That's the son of the late, great Jimmy Spence. We're here again, Jimmy. Last night's show got in, okay? We've seen Satterley win. There's all sorts of incentives coming into the night. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, I mean, if he can pull off tonight, he gets $2,500 extra dollars. So he can walk out of here tonight with about $8,600 in his pocket if he wins. He deserves to win. He was in class of his own last night. And then I guess the highest finishing average. So he ran second last night. Matt Cosner?
Matt Cosner did.
Not here. I think Trevor ran third.
Yes.
So Trevor has a good shot at picking up $500 if he runs good here tonight for the highest finishing guy averaging between both races who doesn't win a race.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. I'm going to tell you what, that's admirable right there, you know. And I tell you, today, obviously, I told Fred coming down the road, this guy's like a kid at the candy store watching this weather if he's getting the ride to town to go. And I think we're going to be okay, JT, you know. Man, the atmosphere here for this race is great.
Yes, it is. I've talked to Greg Gunner more in the last 48 hours than I have in the last 48 weeks. He's been willing to stick it out. We talked about canceling yesterday, and we both decided let's wait till this morning and then get up this morning. I went to the golf course 7:30 and didn't look too bad. And then at 1 o'clock, it was like 100% chance of rain. But, you know, I think it's going to work out for us. Hopefully that don't come any closer. But, yeah, I mean, everybody's pumped up. It's a Sunday, so crowd's probably going to be a little bit light. But he's got a good show out, good turnout for his Legends cars.
For sure.
We're paying extra for those guys.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, so it's $400 extra to win each feature. So good for those guys. Thank those guys for coming down. Last night was a good show. Hopefully we have one here tonight.
Yeah, I guarantee you, JT. You know, it's always amazing. This continues to grow and grow each year. Now, you drove last night, and you'll be driving tonight?
No.
So you're letting her sit, JT?
Yep, she'll be the pace car tonight. Last week was just a little bit too much on me, you know, trying to promote and race. And I thought I could walk away from that driver's meet and not be, you know, intervening anymore to the promoting side, but that didn't happen.
Right.
We were driving home. My wife, God bless, she did most of the stuff. Her and Jimmy, she was driving home. She's like, you know, you were in a bad mood all night. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't race this one. We'll let everybody else, you know, win for my dad. And we got the car down here, got it cleaned up from last night. I beat the hell out of it last night, but she'll be the pace car tonight.
Okay, awesome, JT. You know, it's been great seeing you back in behind the wheel, too, this year, you know. And we're honoring your father, obviously, the late, great Jimmy Spence, a hell of a man. I watched him race as a young man. I think this is wonderful. And, you know, Sunday night, you're right, Sunday night can be a little bit down, but I'll be damned, the people here, they're up.
That's right. Everybody's here to see a good show, and, you know, we appreciate everybody coming out, and I hope Greg wins both of them so we get to see a bonus gets paid out. That's courtesy of Larry Royston. So he's down in the beach right now with his toes in the sand, probably hoping he don't win.
Right.
You know, Larry Royston put that big add-on up, and then Tony Krim put the $500 up. So it's just people like those guys and everybody else that helped us out, you know, raising all the $6,000 to win and all the bonuses and everything else for steel blocks. Without good sponsors and good people, we wouldn't be able to put this show on.
There you have it. Well, JT, I always appreciate talking to you, and you've been on my show in the past. We had a good time, and you're always supportive, and we're supportive of you as well, so I hope the night goes well.
People like you keep racing going.
Thank you, JT. I appreciate it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, JT Spence. If you're just tuning in, I'm Tommy Cordell with Elbows Up, Dirt Productions in coordination with Freeze Motorsports and TRW Race Cars. That's right, TRW Race Cars. Safe, affordable, and competitive. So right now, we're over here, and I had some drivers that come through here, and we're going to just hang tight here a minute, and let's I tell you what, let's head up here towards the track a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at the racetrack. Now, to my knowledge, there was no racing here last night. To my knowledge, I could be wrong. I tell you. Okay, where's this information coming from? What's your name, sir?
Tony Lamb.
Tony Lamb, thank you, Tony Lamb. I appreciate that. Okay, we'll take a look here. The racetrack. You can see they've been working it in. They did receive a little rain earlier, a little bit earlier. It wouldn't hurt a little bit of rain. It's hot. It's big time hot out. We see Greg Satterley standing here, ladies and gentlemen. Last night's victor at Hagerstown Speedway. Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Greg, I tell you, we were talking on the way down the road, and I said, I wonder if Satterley be here. And I thought, well, that's a dumb question. Because when Satterley gets on a roll, like Friday, Saturday, look out. You know, the momentum's in the right place, and I think momentum's a big thing in this racing, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Momentum and confidence, just everything kind of, builds off of one another. And whenever you can get some consistency, it certainly builds confidence, and all that builds momentum. So we've been really good the last few weeks when we've been able to race without rain interfering with us. But our car's been really good. We've been making good decisions. I've not been doing anything too dumb on the racetrack, so we're just trying to keep it rolling as long as we can.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Satterley, the truth. Winner last night at Hagerstown Speedway, comes in here. I tell you, Greg, how long has it been since you ran Winchester?
It's been a few years. I'd say maybe once in the last 5 years.
Okay, we were trying to figure that out, too. How long it's been since you've been down?
I want to say 3 years ago I was here.
Okay. It's obviously a little 3/8 mile racetrack here. It gets a lot of character to it. Good weekend racing in the classes here, especially them limiteds.
Yeah, we've raced here quite a bit over the years. Earlier when I first started racing in this area, so we should be good. I just kind of know what to do here, and just the characteristics of how it races and what the track normally does. So, hopefully he has a good turnout and a good race, and just glad to be here to support it.
Well, I tell you, we just talked to JT down there, Greg, and, obviously we talked a little bit about the additional monies, okay, coming into here. If you can clinch that thing down, they have some two good sponsors there. It's putting some money at, I think, best average finish, and then if someone wins last night and tonight, which you're in that position to possibly be able to do that, you gather up a couple thousand more dollars.
Yeah, for sure. All that extra money is certainly, it doesn't go unnoticed, and it's appreciated. Everyone that's here to support it, all that money, I'm sure, is, it's a lot of work and a lot of effort from the sponsors or from JT to get with sponsors and to get that money together. So, thanks to him, thanks to the sponsors for putting up all the bonus money and even the good just winner's purse itself. So, we're looking forward to it and see how it goes.
There you have it. Well, Greg, I always appreciate you taking a moment to speak with me. Wish you the best of luck tonight.
All right, thanks again.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Satterley, the truth, driving her number 22 Satterley Motorsports. He'll be here tonight to try to get that other win and cash in on that extra moolah. That's right, on the extra moolah. What a night here. Fans are starting to fill in. We're walking through fans right now. Here in a little bit, a talk. Everybody's pretty excited to do this race. I tell you, we're going to catch the general here. Fred, he's following me. You see how I got to yell you? I got to run you down, man, like a 9-point buck in a field. You know what I'm saying? But you're a little faster on this. I tell you what, General, what's new in Kylie's world?
Oh, just another day, man. We've been working on the car, getting a little bit better and a little bit better. Hopefully we're a little bit closer to the front tonight.
Well, I tell you, last night, obviously, I'm sure you wanted to do a little bit better, but obviously you made the show. You got some laps. You showed some strength this year, Kyle. I know it's probably in your minds not been the easiest year thus far, but one thing about it, you guys don't give up in that General Lee stables right there.
Yeah, for sure. The crew's been working hard, and the last 2 nights, the car was fast. I made a couple stupid mistakes, and we should have finished better than what we did, but at least we're competitive.
That's it. At least you're competitive. I tell you, your brother, obviously, he's been doing some running as well.
Yeah, he had a great run Friday night. That was his first top 5, got his first heat win. Yeah, we're happy with the whole weekend overall.
Okay, well, there you have it. We wish you the best of luck tonight, Kyle, and, I'm sure the momentum shifts, and you'll be moving up the ladder.
Yeah, we're going to try.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Kyle Lee, the General, driving the 2T. We'll continue our walk here. Fred's moving along with me. We're walking up here. We're going to try to catch the likes of Tyler Bear. That's right, Tyler Bear in that 00 after his dad, Booper. Obviously, Booper was honored last night at the Saggy Memorial. A lot of people got honored. Great event. Got a little bit of a walk. There's always a little bit of a walk, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we get our exercise. Freddie gets his, I get mine. Mine don't show, though. Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is Elbows Up Dirt Productions, ladies and gentlemen, in coordination with Freeze Motorsports, the ultimate leader in Legends Racing, and in coordination with TRW Chassis. Safe, fast, competitive, affordable. I tell you what, we'll sneak in here and get a word with this guy real quick. It's like he's working some tires up. Tyler Bear. Well, I'll tell you, I said, I spotted you over here. I said, you're on tire detail tonight, you know? Tell me about this weekend. What's shaking?
We didn't have a very good night last night, but hopefully we get her turned around for tonight. We didn't run this car. I think last night would have been the third night out on it. And we run up here with it, and you can't tell nothing like small racetracks of how bad it really is. And then we went to Hagerstown there last night and just wheelied up a little too much more than what I liked, real uncomfortable to drive. And we made it through the night, and I think I had it a little bit better for the feature. We moved forward, and just when it raises up like that at a high-speed place, it's just not good. And we got it behind a few cars and packed the radiator plumb full of dirt, and the motor was getting hot, so I figured we better just call it a night and pull in.
Well, I tell you what, probably the best move for sure, Tyler. You know, we're here tonight at Winchester, the action track. We tried this a little back there a couple weeks. We talked, and man, I thought we were going to get things going. You know, you won your heat race that night, you know, and now we're going to do her all over again, a little Sunday night racing. Yeah,
it's pretty enjoyable to be able to do this on Sunday, and thanks to Gunner and JT and them for trying to do this again. And hopefully the rain falls or goes in our favor tonight, and hopefully we get a good starting spot and this thing's a little bit better, and if not, we'll unload the backup car and go from there.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Driving a 00, it's Tyler Bear. Thank you, Tyler. Okay, we're moving along here. See, we got the Brian Booz machine signed in, the Brennan machine. Licklighter here with these limited. Carico and the 67 has a 525 in it. The 45, Kyle Hardy, the Sammy Lacey machine. The 462, that's the Keith Walls entry. That's a limited. I'm not sure who's driving tonight. Last night we seen the Mountain Man. That's right, Gerald Davis, he was driving. Gunnar Walls, Kid Smooth in the 85. There's Kid Smooth in the 85. Strong run last night at the Valley. The Corner Mile Bull Ring. He ran second. That's right. Real good run. Guys are getting heat in their motors right now. Trying to get things around, ready to go. Looks like Gunnar Walls, he's going to come down here and talk to us a minute. Once again, if you're just tuning in this time, you're now with Elbows Up Dirt Productions in coordination with Freeze Motorsports and TRW Chassis. Safe, affordable, and competitive. Well, I tell you, we're back at it again. Last night at the Valley, you know, I'm sure you wanted to bag one to make it the first up there, but you took the second and you run hard. You found something up on the upper groove there, it looked like.
Yeah, we were moving on the top there for the first half, and then I kind of just lost comfort in the car running up there, so I saw Trent move down to the bottom, and I moved down there to hold off, stay in second. Better pay than third, fourth, or fifth, you know what I mean? So I guess we're going to try our luck here with the supers.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that after a strong finish last night, Kid Smooth. I tell you, you look good. A couple times you got within striking distance there. And nevertheless, you know, you're no stranger down here either. You were the track champion here.
Yeah, kind of got this track in the back of my mind, but, you know, it's supers. I don't know. I really haven't looked at the track, so I guess that's kind of going to tell what happens. I drew a 9, so I'll probably be one of the first cars out in qualifying, so I guess we'll just take it from there.
Okay, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Gunnar Walls, Kid Smooth. We wish him the best of luck.
Hey, see ya. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Gunnar Walls, ladies and gentlemen. Gunnar Walls. I would venture to say Keith Walls is running the night. Why wouldn't I have known that? Keith Walls is running the night. Well, we got a little fan right here. Look at this, I tell you. How you doing?
You want to say hi?
Oh, nope, she ain't good, but boy, she's cute as a bud. You're ready for some good racing, aren't you? Okay, we're going to let you. That's what it's all about there, ladies and gentlemen. Having the young fans. We see there's Kyle Lee's machine, Satterley's machine there. Got the 5 of Brad Umps. We got Trevor Feathers in the 27. Trevor Feathers having a real good run on that whole Speed Week, Appalachian Mountain Speed Week this year. He's back in action here to chase after this Jimmy Spence Memorial tonight. That's right, the Jimmy Spence Memorial. Take a look at his car here. We'll see if we can catch him. I don't know if he's around or not. Is Trevor around? Okay, they must have called driver's meeting. Thank you very much. Okay, they called driver's meeting there for the late models. We're going to walk around this way here. See the mountain man there. I thought he might be in the 4.62. He was last night. Had a hell of a run up the bull ring. Tonight, he's in that familiar number 28. That's right. He's a little closer to the state line to home. Take a look up here. We see Mike Franklin in the 74. Always signed in here to do battle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a moment here. We're going to sign out. We're going to come back with some other stuff here for you. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, I'm Tommy Godolphin, Mellows Up Dirt Productions in coordination with Freeze Motorsports and TRW Chassis. We'll talk to you then.